Hey, let's take our heads out of the butt of politics for just one day. Talk about related stuff in government, but let the elections happen as they will today. We'll pick it up the rest of the week. I want to talk to you about Jack Welch for a second. Now, he passed away this weekend. In case you don't know who he was the CEO of GE from 1981 to 2001. An incredible story. Fortune magazine called him the manager of the century. At 25, he gets out of college, becomes a low-level engineer for GE, stays with that company his entire life. Once he became CEO, the 20 years he was there, he increased the market value of the company from $15 billion to well over $400 billion in 2001, making it the second most valuable company in the world, right behind Microsoft. Now, the reason I bring him up is because, I'm a limited government guy. Now, we do have the constitutional, establishment of that, the principle. But for me, it's also a practical thing. I've just been so frustrated over my life watching government departments, bureaucracies, who are just so wasteful, inefficient. They're corrupt. I mean, they're abusive in some cases. And they're never held accountable. It's just the most incredible thing. And every year they ask for more money and they tell us whatever they want. They can lie through their teeth. They don't have to do anything. And we never question a thing. That's a practical reason I have a problem with government. And so I just wonder, in fantasy land for me, what would it be like if Jack Welch could take over government bureaucracies or certain departments for just a little while? Let me tell you just a couple of his practices at GE. The first one he called the vitality curve. This was having to do with managers of departments. He categorized them. So he sorted them into three groups. Group A was the top 20% of the performing managers. They were successful. I mean, they were the get-it-done people, the passionate managers, and ones who were obviously rewarded the most. Group B would be 70% of the managers. They were, essential to the company. They were growing, and they were encouraged to try to get up into that top group. But then you have Group C or Group 3, which 10% of the managers, and they were the underperformers, the inefficient people who were not successful. Guess what he said to those? See ya, get out of here. Imagine that being applied to government departments. And the second thing he did, the departments weren't making money or they weren't successful. He said, listen, we need to fix it, close it, or sell it off. Now, you can't sell off a government department, but guess what you can do? You can fix it or you can close it. Again, imagine holding a department, a government bureaucracy accountable for what they're supposed to do. And if they don't do it, either fix it or get rid of it. Man, too bad we can't vote for that.